to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, a black and gold mosh pit where the Hawkeyes are ready to swarm. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we're ready to tee it up. And the Huskies about to kick it away and get this season started. Bringing it back. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So the Iowa Hawkeyes return team will have that offense backed up. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't.
Yo, what up, Dre?
Double teaming, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball in quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Reads it, fires complete. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
What's here?
As a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short.
No.
35 has got room. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First
Nice.
down for this offense. The Hawkeyes want to pick up the tempo.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. All things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
And the Hawkeyes look to keep this drive humming.
Man, you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the
That's what's
football
up, man.
for success.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the ground game. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball,
Oh
throwing the ball,
my goodness, bro.
screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
They ran a read option. Iowa ran a read option. That's a shocker, bro.
Example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's
Got some room in the
That's
goal
my
line.
fault.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Hawkeye. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. You want to talk about starting the game and starting the season with a great moment? That's the way to do it.
Starting in style. What did you think about all offseason? Making scoring touchdowns.
What the fudge?
Games. How about that? You want to build a dynasty? Do it week 1. Get that dub. Get in the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
All right, let's see how we can do here.
Not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Huskies offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams, regardless of which side
This is
of the
gonna
ball
be
they
fun.
play on. The teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Got our 95 speed quarterback, bro.
Going to try to make life miserable for these guys. And now on the
Are you
football
dude?
field,
This game is broken.
defense swarming on that loose ball.
That's the worst pitch I've ever seen, bro.
When you're on defense and it's wet, it's linebacker, you're trying to get to that thing. You know you get your...
Ball's out.
And they get it back.
Right back to them.
Well,
Come on, bro.
Disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
He'll try to pop the draw. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get
Dude, what is this offense that they are running?
The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball. Getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. The ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground. Incomplete pass.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
It's out at the 4.
And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return.
7.
There. As the defense comes out, they've got him pinned back. And listen to the roar of this crowd. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. It's the end of the 1st quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engaged, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. Finds his tight end.
If you guys can hold a block, bro.
For the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 1st down from their own 22. He wants to throw. He's going to run it.
Oh.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
He gonna get hurt.
One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win. And if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those.
Oh my gosh, bro! How do you break all those tackles?
But he picked up 10 there.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Shows him the stiff arm. He's out of bounds after
Oh
a
my
really
gosh,
nice
bro.
game, but
Holding.
there is a marker on the field. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. A 1st down for the offense. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a good game.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Everybody be fine.
This is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Looking to pass on second down. Unloads to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
On third down, he drops to throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Hawkeyes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful.
Open runway ahead. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now on the option. The pitch. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. The play action fake. Dances away to buy time. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Complete downfield. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Got it on the outside. It's Buckley. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, they're throwing this one to the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was in bounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short, defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up 4th down.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. Really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Fires to the big fella. Ball is loose. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. They've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
Trying to get to it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires on the move. It's a fumble. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And that defender was just smothering the quarterback on that screen attempt. You know, the QB's taught to hold on to it to the last possible second. He had no shot trying to negotiate that defender.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
So you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
The sure hands, it's Buckley. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to reach for a long one.
Dude, this game is owing me right now, bro.
51 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead.
Got my quarterback diving for no reason. I don't know.
Second quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from Iowa City.
Iowa passing for 99 yards is ridiculous.
A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the
All right, I need a score.
and help pick them out on top. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
How did my freaking guy just run right past him, bro?
Before he steps out of bounds. Guys we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game.
This isn't going to work.
Of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best.
How did it take me forever to freaking find that play?
It's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Offense getting set for first down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, you've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. They'll give it to him again.
If you could just touch him, I'm right behind you, bro.
Run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that.
They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on
Oh
the
my
ground.
gosh, it did it to me again.
Pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Iowa! The defense takes matters into their own hands.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it but pick it up and make a play. They make a play, and this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
The back goes in motion. He'll come out throwing on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Fighting off the defender. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And they'll mark this one at the 20-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5.
All right, they've shown this formation a lot of times, especially in the first half. Now what do? They show the formation, pull some guys and run a counter backside. Beautiful play design. Way to adjust in the second half.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Bringing it back, it's Thompson. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting below.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Oh, it looks like the offense was able to recover it.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense fails.
Getting some heat. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Back on the field after the break, and we'll start the quarter here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the back in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting his perfection.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He's looking for an open man on second down. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
At the 40, there he goes. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Hawkeyes want to move quickly. They'll ride the hot hand. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at
Oh, okay.
14. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. They believe they can run right here. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And the stomping has commenced.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just turned up the hot seat. All eyes are on them. They got to win. They got to do this. Starting off on the wrong foot. This is exactly what happens. It becomes a distraction. We're going to find out how good of a coach he is, and we're going to find out how loyal these fans are really quickly in this season.
They're bringing heat, extending the play, and he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll leave it with him. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Running with power. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Auburn is lining up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 24 over Baylor. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Comes out throwing on 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Back open in the middle.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this is taking over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can...
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Beat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter,
and they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Game 1, you want to come out and put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for them.
A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on.
This game is a joke right now. But that's what happens when you play a Big Ten team. You had him set, bro. All right. Hold on.